So once again, hello everybody. It's a big pleasure to stay here and to speak about my experience, just a little bit maybe. It's my first time speaking about motivation and about my life. Normally I present my articles, my work, my experience on the scientific conferences. So my theme for today is the art of plastic surgery. And I always think, what is plastic surgery? Is it art or is it medicine or maybe both? Okay, if both, which more? More art or more medicine? If I will think that plastic surgery is an art, so I can do everything that I want. Maybe I will like my artwork, but patient will not. If I think that it's more medicine, so I don't need to think about the beauty of my work. So I think that it's 50-50. The main difference to the other surgeries, and you see here the difference, both specialties are great, are amazing, but the main thing is that we work for the healthy patient. They come to us, they are healthy, they are successful, they are even happy without everything, but they want a little bit more. So it's additional thing in medicine. My clicker? Okay. So I born in medical family. This is me when I was just 14 years old. My brother, he is plastic surgeon. My father, Dr. Marlen, he is plastic surgeon. And my mom, she is dermatologist. Very near to dermatologist and cosmetologist. So again, aesthetic medicine. So I remember myself from childhood. Every day, every hour, we spoke about plastic surgery, about medicine, and of course, all of those people, they had their own ideas about anything in this direction. So from the childhood, I was with my father and mom and my brother on different conferences with different famous plastic surgeons. For example, this great man, it's Professor Fournier, here, and he was in Georgia many, many times. And by the way, he's the inventor of liposuction. Maybe you know what is this. And this is me in 2003, many years ago. It was one of the first time when I assisted my father and my brother. And of course, always recording, always posting. At that time, it was just conferences. But then I traveled, I think, more than 60 countries all over the world. Here in Brazil, then in France. Those are my great teachers. And the main thing that my father taught me, of course, he taught me plastic surgery. But the main thing that he told me that you need to learn from different plastic surgeons. You need to learn from different people. Because if you learn the same thing that I know, you will just copy. But you need to know other ideas as more as you can. So please travel and learn as more as you can. So this was my first experience of the lecturing on the Great Congress in 2009. At that time, I was just a student. I was shocked because it was the biggest conference in the world for plastic surgery, more than 500 famous plastic surgeons there, and I was just 22 years old. So it was a great experience for me. And then we built our clinic here in Tbilisi. Now we have, now it looks like this. It's beautiful, and we have more than 65 employers there. We have 8 plastic surgeons, 10 dermatologists, many patients. I think more than 1,000 patients per year in plastic surgeries, and more than 5,000 patients in dermatology and aesthetic medicine. You can see the difference. Why we have more patients for the aesthetic medicine, non-invasive aesthetic medicine? Because now it becomes more and more popular. This is my father, and also one more thing, he invented a special threads for the facelifting at that time, and now it's also a special direction in aesthetic medicine. We also are creators of the scientific conference. If you are medical students, you are more than welcome there next year in July. Please contact. And again, I will speak about the minimal invasive and non-invasive. Why it's so popular, minimal invasive techniques. You can see statistics worldwide, more than 11 million surgeries and more than 13 million in just injections, because it's easy. It can change many things on the face and on the body. You can do great things with this. So you can see now the countries more popular. You can see in USA, then Brazil, Japan, Mexico. Of course, Georgia is somewhere there because we are just 100 plastic surgeons in Georgia, not more, but many patients who ask us, who want to do some procedures and some surgeries. And of course, nowadays we have even more patients because of social media, because people do photos, they look to their self in Instagram, in Facebook. Now we know about the filters, and then I have a lot of patients who come to me with their photos in the filter, and they ask me, please do the same. I want to be like this. I don't want to use filter. And of course, I think that it's disaster, because what will happen next, I don't know. Of course, we follow all these new ideas, and we are also posting many things, true things, in Instagram. But what will make successful plastic surgeon? First of all, your work. Not only the surgery. Sometimes my consultation lasts more than 1 hour. I need to meet my patient minimum 5 times after the surgery. So surgery can be just 30 minutes long, but before and after surgery, taking care of them is the main thing. So history develops, but art stands still. That's why I think that the big part of plastic surgery is an art. For example, this patient, which is more, art or medicine? It's more medicine because it was facial nerve paralysis, facial paralysis on one side, functional problems with dry eye and mimic of the mouth. But you can see great result just 1 year after, before and 1 year after, and she was happy. He was happy. One more patient, this is my patient, she was also the same problem, and we treat them. So I think in this case, it's more medicine. But sometimes we can really create some art. Just look, beautiful girl. She was beautiful even without any surgery. But now she is really happy. One more, same idea. Beautiful Georgian girl and beautiful after the surgery, but a little bit more happy. Of course, you can't do everything alone. You should have good team. And when somebody says that, oh, Dr. Konstantin, you are successful, you are so good. No, I'm not successful. My team is successful. These people are the reason of my success, and I'm really happy that they are together with me, because we are like not a team, we are like a family. And we are having a good time together, we are having fun, we are running marathons, and it's very important to stay together with your team. Yes, this is a nice slide. Of course, you should invest to yourself. Don't invest to something, invest to yourself. And when I go somewhere, when I'm traveling somewhere, I should bring something that I need in future, not Gucci, Prada, LV. Yes, it's good also, but you need to invest to yourself. Thank you. And of course, share to the others. Never cover everything. My father one time told me the story that he had many cases when he was a student, when other doctors, they covered the area of the surgery not to show to anybody what they are doing because it was a secret. Never do this. Please, you should share. Okay, if somebody will not like you in future, if they will not like your work, don't care about that. Just share. And of course, if you want to change the world, you need to change yourself first. if I want to work with my patients and I want to work to make them better, thank you, I need to change myself. And I always struggling with myself to create even a little bit, but better version of me. By the way, it was not liposuction. It was just diet and sport. And of course, back to the family. This is the main thing in our world. You know, I think that the happiest man is the man who goes to the work and he is happy, and then who goes to the home and he is happy. Thank you. So, of course, we need to think about the future. This is my son, Nicolas, and he was just a few years old when he was first time with me in the surgical room. Of course, travel as much as you can because you need to see the world. I think this is one of the best investments to yourself. And, of course, do something good and what you like when you have free time. For example, I'm a professional race driver, so I'm driving as fast as I can. Thank you very much. Thank you.